small group. We could have just called each other.
Like I want to be calling you in my free time.
You wouldn't, you know it.
You turn red, I would.
Hey, what's up, everybody?
How we doing?
What's up, Buckwax?
Hey, yo.
Think, that's right. I think someone from Defiant was supposed to MC this thing.
Yeah, it's me, Craig.
Craig, you said you weren't going to be talking, so I mean,
Well, I have to. So
you do have a pretty voice, so that's helpful.
I do not.
My wife just tagged me in a bunch of Facebook pictures from 8 years ago when I was jacked, and I'm looking at them. I'm like, no, I'm rocking dad bod now.
Yeah.
You don't
I'm
got
halfway
Circus
there.
sitting on your shoulders, do you?
I actually have a picture of her sitting on my shoulders while I'm in the middle of jumping, like actually jumping with her on my shoulders, and her face is priceless in the photo.
I still like the one of you giving Circuit Breaker a piggyback through the store.
Yeah, that's always a good one.
Just let me know when you guys want me to start recording.
Yeah, let's give everybody a few minutes to get on. See Baba in here. Crypto Cruising. Love that name. Cruising on crypto.
Don't talk about me. Hey, how's it going, man?
Hey. Baba, you got some beef with Crypto Cruising or what?
None.
None?
I'm at the casino. I'm happy right now. I'm up.
Oh, good. Craps table. Get it. What's up, David? Rob, I always wondered if David was your dad or your son.
Father.
Okay, because I know you said you talked to your dad about the stuff and get him in on a lot of these. So,
welcome in, everybody.
Yeah, welcome in, Oryx. Thanks for joining us. We'll give everybody maybe about 2 minutes. We'll get to 5:05, and then I'll get going. Somebody in my dev room just goes, "What time's the AMA?" It's right now. Just the project dev wondering when the AMA is.
Of course.
Welcome in, sir.
Can't wait for Craig to dox me in Miami.
Again.
I already know you.
Listen, my wife said that if you're just coming out to crash our good time, that you're gonna have to get your own place. But she said if you're coming out,
and what I said was I'm not there to be a babysitter. It's a work meeting, so that's up to her.
Just on Friday.
Well, I'll babysit maybe,
but not on Friday.
Maybe one night.
On Friday, we having a good time. We're having a good time.
I'm having a good time every day. It's Florida, baby.
Circuit, if you need an upgrade at the Marriott, just let me know.
Nah, I'm good. I'll fly home. I ain't a bitch. I got free points.
I was looking at tickets, but damn, I got a bunch of points. I was thinking about flying down for it, but that's expensive for these flights.
You gotta fly to Orlando and then drive there.
Yeah,
we're flying to Miami.
Yeah, Miami or Orlando are gonna be better at price. West Palm Beach is expensive as shit. It's like the second most expensive airport in the U.S.
Yeah,
I'm staying in Hollywood.
So I usually do Orlando or Miami and then drive up or down.
We're all around.
Yeah, we're flying into Miami for the conference, and then we're gonna rent a car and drive up to around Hollywood area, and then on Friday we're gonna drive up to North Palm Beach for the conference, and then we're gonna hang out around I think Hollywood area the rest of the time. Let's go ahead and get started. It's 5:05. Craig, we got 13 people on. You can go ahead and start the recording.
We are now recording.
DNA editor-in-chief, welcome in. Glad to have you. Prodigy, glad to have you. Buckwex, everybody else that's joined, King. I see some Skells team here. Appreciate having you guys on. What we're going to go over on this AMA is what we have upcoming for the MCM token. The MCM token, which launched in December on the Defiant platform, one of the first tokens launched on the Defiant platform. And, at Meme Coin Universe and Meme Coin Universe Marketplace, we guarantee against the development team abandonment scam. And any other team that had launched MCM token and had the same events occur, like what happened to MCM token, would likely have abandoned the project. And that is not something that you have to worry about within the meme coin marketplace in any project that we launch. So with that being said, after launch, we went back and, we did a whole lot after launch, everything we could to market and to bring in new holders. And there was a series of kind of unovercomable events that we had to go back and relook at the entire use case, the marketing structure, how it engages with other tokens and how it earns revenue, how it gains exposure. We had to go back and look to solve these problems while maintaining the marketing arm for Meme Coin Marketplace. Meme Coin Marketing, MCM token, has always been designed to be the marketing arm for tokens that are either launched by our marketplace or certified safe through our marketplace and help them kind of gain an edge over everybody else. And Ascend token is one of those MCU certified safe projects. We basically certify them against development team abandonment and rug pull and false promises, honeypots and those kind of things. And so all the announcements that we're going to make today are also going to directly impact the Ascend token tied to the Defiant contract and all that. So there's news all around to be had. So we had to look to overcome the problem of a use case that was more easily understood, a revenue case that could draw more revenue, and a way to reach a broader audience beyond the current scope that you see within crypto. And we started looking for alternatives, and we started looking at ways that we could revamp the token. And a journalist had come to me, and at Meme Coin Marketplace, we're looking to launch a franchise model on how to build a business plan and launch a token. And people come to me all the time with use cases. And a journalist friend had come to me and said, "Hey, I really would love to launch this news site, but I don't want my news site to be loaded down with pop-up ads, and it's really not a cheap thing to be able to fund. And if we could tie this to a token, I think that would make for a good use case." And he pitched me the revenue case for the idea, which was basically the way a media organization makes revenue is not through selling marketing, like banner ads and stuff like that a little bit, but it's not through selling marketing. It's through writing and posting marketing articles that are what I would call soft shilling. So the way that he described it to me is the Ford F-150 Lightning electric pickup truck that just came out. That's a truck I'm interested in. I like the truck. And I pulled up an article about the truck, and he had explained to me that Ford actually has to pay a lot of money to get that article printed about their truck. And it doesn't come off as a sales pitch. It just comes off as like a, hey, check out this cool new truck. And again, it's what I would call soft shilling. And I thought this was a great way to be able to tie in additional marketing opportunities for our marketplace and for our tokens. And so we started working on a way to merge the idea of a marketing arm with a media organization. And you guys can see that the editor-in-chief of DeFi News Agency, DNA, is actually on the call right now. He's the one I'm referring to. He's going to be the project dev on the merger. He is a news journalist, a lifetime news journalist, a decade or more of experience. He's taking on the role of editor-in-chief. And so the first thing, again, that we had to solve for was reach. How do we reach people outside of calls channels, Twitter groups, and shilling that get people interested in our marketplace and in the projects that are housed within our marketplace? When you're working with Facebook and Google, it's actually extremely difficult to advertise a cryptocurrency project, but advertising a media project is not hard at all. And the way that a media organization would typically work is you have the center organization followed by smaller, more specialized umbrella organizations underneath its umbrella, I would say. And so we took that entire concept and we're bringing it to the marketing arm of our marketplace, and taking the place of MCM token. So if you're listening to this call right now and you're a holder of MCM token, here's the most important thing to know. When we fork, you don't have to do anything and you won't be losing any value. Welcome in, Gizmo. We just got started about 5 minutes ago. We got it recording so you can catch up. You haven't missed a whole lot. So again, the most important thing to know as a holder of MCM token is that you're not losing any value and you're not losing any token here in the merger. We're merging with this new platform to generate revenue, and I'll get into that in a minute, but we're not merging with a new set of holders. So we're not having to fight anybody for supply. We're not having to increase the supply at all when we load the liquidity for the fork after that's been completed. And if you own $1,000 worth of MCM token right now, it'll still be worth $1,000 after launch. However, here's where it gets really exciting. DeFi News Agency has an umbrella, 2 companies underneath its umbrella right now. One of them is called nextcryptolaunches.com. And nextcryptolaunches.com is really the revenue arm for this new token. So DeFi News Agency .com is being billed as a hard news website. If you go to DeFi News Agency right now, you'll see government and regulation news, you'll see market news, you'll see metaverse news, you'll see videos and podcasts on there. And it is there's no marketing on here, there's no banner ads, there's no videos that pop up. This is a hard news website. The way that we incorporate marketing into here is you'll see, for example, 3 hard news articles followed by a public relations article, a PR article, or you'll see an article titled something to the effect of top 5 reflection tokens that you need to buy today. And it'll say like sponsored next to it. And that's how we're able to mix in soft shilling into the DNA site. But that's not the main driver for revenue for the token. The main driver for revenue for this new token, this forked merge token, is going to be nextcryptolaunches.com. And I want everyone to just take a second and say, and go to nextcryptolaunches.com. So if you're at nextcryptolaunches.com, you land on the page. It says nextcryptolaunches.com exclusive token calendar, and you can scroll down. You can see the calendar. Right now, we've got the homepage set up to show you the at-a-glance view, which would be a specific number of tokens launching in the near future. Welcome in, folks that are just joining. We're at nextcryptolaunches.com. So what this platform is able to provide us is a way to have tokens that have a pre-sale or a launch or an NFT sale coming up to be able to get their event placed onto a calendar, to be able to get all of their do your own research links, your DYOR links, all in a single page, a description of your token, all in a single page. This website, and to check this website, like, hey, go check for our next launches, is getting emailed out right now on a twice weekly basis in a newsletter. Our email subscription list currently is at 2,000 crypto enthusiasts, and we know they're crypto enthusiasts because of how we were able to obtain the email addresses. We're looking to expand that into the tens of thousands by buying email address lists off crypto people that collect crypto email lists. It's actually not that hard to find out there. We've got our eyes on a list of around 40,000 right now. So you'll be seeing a twice weekly email go out from Next Crypto Launches to these crypto enthusiasts. And if you buy your listing on Next Crypto Launches, that email will go out and people will see a link to be able to come find your token. If you pay a little bit more, your profile can be linked directly in the email. And if you pay a little bit more, you can actually have a feature about your token in the email. So to give you all an example, we're expecting our first newsletter from Next Crypto Launches to go out on Friday. We have all the back end stuff worked out. We've got the email list loaded and ready to go. We are looking to feature VentiSwap as our featured token in the email. We are looking to have listed in the email as an upcoming launch, the Combat token and Fatties. So two projects closely related to either Defiant or In Rust We Trust, which I know a lot of people in here follow In Rust We Trust. So, and then we have a team of salespeople. We actually already have a Next Crypto Launches sales room, the team of salespeople that are going out and selling the packages to devs. So if you go on nextcryptolaunches.com, you click Get Listed, you'll see that we have a bronze plan, a silver plan, and a gold plan. And if you're listening to this recording or this call right now and you're listening live and you say, hey, man, I'm on Telegram all day long. I'm heavily involved in crypto. I enjoy spending my time on here. I'd like to make some extra money. If you sell one of these plans and you become part of our sales team, you get a 20% commission on the sale, paid in ETH, not paid in token. So if you sell a bronze plan and the starting price of a bronze plan is $1,000, for the $1,000, you're getting your DYOR links all in one place. You're getting an additional listing to be able to share with your people, and you're getting exposure to everyone that's on our email list. You would get, as a salesperson, $200. The token receives the remaining 80%, the remaining $800. So you get a 20% commission on any public relations article, on any top 5 reflections token article, on any bronze, silver, or gold plan. If we release an additional tier, you would get 20% commission on that. And when it's working, you just keep going back to the well. So as an MCU certified safe project, a Send token would be able to get a 50% discount on any public relations article, on any top 5 article, on anything that they wanted to do. So there's still a tremendous advantage to wanting to become MCU certified safe and get listed on our marketplace. And now you're able to have your foot in the door by getting listed on nextcryptolaunches.com first. So what we want to sell through nextcryptolaunches.com is for any token project, any NFT launch, or any pre-sale. So again, even if we'll use Peeps as the example. Peeps has an NFT launch coming up. They don't really. I'm just making this as an example. They're going to launch a new batch of NFTs, and they want people to know when it's going to launch and have all the links in one place. They would get a 50% discount to get the information listed on Next Crypto Launches for being MCU certified safe. And if Peeps Champ, for example, joined the NCL sales room, then he would get a 20% commission for bringing the project our way. They would also be able to go and get a PR article written, or a top this or a top that, and we can keep making sales to the same people over and over again. So you basically are getting a residual income of that 20% commission while the product is working for the project that you're selling to. So this is going to be our main revenue driver for the token. The goal is to get to the point, and if you go back to the calendar now, we've updated Fatstronauts to be Monday the 11th, and so you can see the Fatties profile on there. The goal for the project is to get the salespeople in our sales room to produce 1 bronze plan per day. And how we get there is we get there by having not only the sales team educated and trained on how to reach out to devs, but we also partner up with platforms like the Defiant platform and other launch platforms that are constantly getting advance notice of projects that are coming on the market. And we allow them to add this to their suite of services. And just to give you an example, Bitbagger has the opportunity. I reached out to Bitbagger and chatted with him today, and he has the opportunity to now sell this package and earn a 20% commission. So if somebody comes to him and they say, hey, market my launch, I'm launching in a week, which is what we did the first time we came to him. He's like, cool, yeah, I'll be happy to market your launch. You need to buy this nextcryptolaunches.com thing for an extra $1,000. So I have one link to send people to. So I can post up one link so we can get you added to the calendar. You need to upgrade to the silver package so we can get you included in the email. You need to upgrade to the gold package so we can get an expose on your project in front of 40,000 people who are receiving an email newsletter. And he would go through an upsell. So it's not limited to holders of token. They're getting paid in ETH because they're generating ETH for the project. And the whole idea behind this is that in a media organization, the bigwigs of the media organization are collecting 80% of the ad revenue. And the peons, right, the article writers and the salespeople, they're receiving 20%, and they're splitting it amongst themselves. And we're taking that same model to DeFi. We have a media organization that's doing hard news as well as things like Next Crypto Launches, and we have more coming down the pipe. So we have that, and we're pairing that now with the ability to become a bigwig in the media organization. So the holders of our tokens would be considered one of the bigwigs, and the holders are the ones collecting the 80% of the ad sales, not Jeff Bezos, right? So the idea is Jeff Bezos paid $250 million for Washington Post. not because he wants to control the media, but because he thinks he can make $250,001 or more in return. Obviously, some of it's to control the conversation, but the rest of it is because he thinks he's going to make his money back. And he gets his money by being a bigwig and collecting part of that 80% of the ad revenue. And we're doing exactly the same with the token. So anybody can be a salesperson. Anybody can generate revenue. We can collect payment in any major token form. So we can collect in BNB, Bitcoin, and Ethereum. We convert it back to Ethereum and do buybacks into the token. There will be a designated buyback wallet. That wallet will be doing buybacks all the time. On the topic of buybacks, we're actually changing the tokenomics, right? So here's a big announcement. The current tokenomics is 5.25% project development, 0.75% for the defiant tax, and 6% reflections. Well, what we're doing now is we're going to keep the 6% reflections. We're grandfathered into the 0.75%. We're reducing the project development tax down to 4%, and we're doing a 1.25% liquidity. So the way that we're going to be able to market this on Telegram will be different than how we market it on our website. And that's the really exciting part. There will be a wallet, a doxed wallet, collecting 1.25% of the trading volume, plus collecting $800 per bronze package. And that wallet will be doxed to the public. It will be trackable. And the idea is we'd like to be able to generate enough revenue into that wallet to basically do a buy every time there's a sell. And we want to create a project of holders that understand that when a paper-handed trader comes in, that when that person lets go, there's a buyback wallet with ETH in it ready to eat up the dip. And you guys will be able to track that wallet and you'll be able to see it add up. We're not dumping the wallet back in automatically. It'll be small buys. It'll be dip eating buys. And that wallet might build up to have 5 or 6 or 7 ETH in it. And all the diamond handlers know that if someone goes off and dumps 2 ETH or 3 ETH, we've got 7 ETH in the buyback wallet. That's not going to be a problem. And we're going to be marketing that particular wallet across the very few Telegram channels that we're going to use at launch. So we're thinking about marketing this across like maybe Kingdom Calls and Gooby Gambles at launch. And we're going to be marketing it mostly as a deflationary project with a deflationary wallet that you can track, that's doing buybacks, that pays reflections. And then when you want to look into more of how the buybacks come, that's when you find DeFi News Agency, nextcryptolaunches.com, dexpedia.org, and all of the other arms of DeFi News Agency. So that solves the problem of being able to have buybacks. It solves the problem of being able to have reach, because not only do we have the email newsletter going out, but we can use Facebook and Google marketing to market a media organization or a calendar website, no problem. We can buy as much Google ads, as many Facebook ads, and drive as much traffic to these 2 sites as we want. We can also collect all the data when you log into that site. So when you log into our site via Google Chrome, we have programming on the back end through our web developer that could allow us to capture your email address and add you right into the email list. It's not active yet. We're not trying to freak people out, but we can get there, right? We can turn that on at a cost. The roadmap around the token is going to be all about the growth of DeFi News Agency and the companies under its umbrella. We're looking to do things with DeFi News Agency, like partner with Bloomberg and New York Times. We've actually the New York Times we met with? Yeah, we met with Bloomberg and we met with New York Times. In order to post 30 Bloomberg articles a month, we have to pay them a share, an information share cost of $45,000 per year, which I thought sounded outrageous until we talked to New York Times and found out that they're $65,000 a year. But the 4% tax going to DeFi News Agency is going to be going toward Facebook ads, Google ads, sporting event ads. We actually already have a fighting league lined up to do marketing with that our project dev, the editor-in-chief, is close with. He knows the marketing head of this fighting league. The fighting league is broadcast on Fox Sports, on UFC Mobile, on 20 other platforms, streaming platforms, I think. So all of that is in the works for DeFi News Agency. That's where the 4% is going. And also the 4% will be going to things like the information share with Bloomberg. So when you visit DeFi News Agency, you'll see a DNA in-house article next to a Bloomberg article, next to a New York Times article, next to a Ascend token public relations article, or next to a top 5 reflection tokens you need to buy today sponsored ad. And that's the vision for the DeFi News Agency website. And that's the purpose behind the 4% project development tax. So at this point, I think I've shared pretty much all the information to be shared right now. Before I open it back up, I'll just remind you, if you're a holder of MCM token, you will get airdropped the new token that we have not released the name for yet. We expect that to happen on Saturday. It will be somewhat of a soft, fair launch. We will be doing light marketing on it, and we expect a steady growth to come from the sales of nextcryptolaunches.com. The last thing I'll leave it with before I open it up is if we can sell 1 bronze package a day through our sales team, through our connections, through our listing platforms, our launch pads, if we can sell 1 bronze package per day, that would generate $50,000 per year in commission, and it would generate $240,000 liquidity for the token. That's outside of the 1.25% of the volume, and that's outside of any upsells with that. That's at 1 bronze package per day. We are really, really, really excited about what we're going to be able to do with this token. That being said, I'll open it up to the dozen of you that are on here besides me.
Well, you answered all of my questions, so if anyone else has some questions, we're all ears.
Excited. Let's go.
Hey, it's really good.
Ooh.
I have one question, if you don't mind.
Yeah, go ahead.
That last bit about the 1 bronze package per day, is that something that you see as doable?
I see that as a low bar.
Very
Okay.
doable.
There's definitely more than 1 NFT project launching every day. There's more than 1 coin project launching every day. And the team of people that we have in our sales room are people who basically live on Telegram and Reddit looking for projects all day. One of our admins has connected with 3 launch pads so far. And we're also connecting with shield channels and other things. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, okay. So apparently you have a sales team. Will you allow other people outside of the sales team to sell those packages as well?
If you sell the package, you're part of the sales team.
Okay. All right.
Yeah,
Cool.
we can send you a link to the room. Prodigy, if you don't mind DMing a link to the sales room over to the Skeletama dev. And we listed Skeletama as one of the first listings on there. One of the things that we're doing on the website is creating a repository so you can see all the projects that have been listed on Next Crypto Launches. That way, all of the DYOR links will live in eternity on a single page that you can send folks to. We'll be able to go and backdate that to things like MCU token, MCM token, Mine token, Peeps, Peeps Pay, Ace, Hype Apes. Skulls is already on there. Fatties is already on there. All the tokens that we're connected to that want their link on there will still be able to get that link put up. That really shouldn't cost anything. Let's see. So we'll have that repository. And when we're going through to sell, it'll be really easy. We'll be able to send people that repository. They'll say, well, who have you used before? And you say, well, take a look at this list. And then also, here's what the newsletter looks like. So we'll be able to send them a copy of the newsletter and all that stuff.
All right. Awesome. Thank you.
No problem. Anybody else? Cool, guys. I will be personally attending the North Palm Beach Crypto Conference on April the 22nd. I'll be attending on behalf of the entire MCU Marketplace, memecoinmarketplace.com. We will be talking a lot about all of the tokens. I'm actually asking Craig if I'm allowed to work up and wear a press pass. And actually, Craig is one of the editors of DeFi News Agency. So as the articles are getting written, Craig actually proofreads them before they go to the editor-in-chief. So Craig, how do you feel about you and I having a press pass there?
That would be awesome. I can set that up.
I'll work out. I'll have my graphic designer design one. I'll get them ordered for us. And as long as you just get permission for us to wear them around. one of the things that
I'll take a pass too.
yeah, one of the things, and you're going to be there with us. One of the things that's
Yeah.
going to be really cool is, for example, the Bitcoin conference that's going on right now in Miami, the biggest one. I think it's the biggest one all year in the world. Hopefully by this time next year, DeFi News Agency will be in the same company as CoinDesk. CoinDesk is our major competition, but CoinDesk has all kinds of pop-up ads and banner ads and a horribly designed website. But we want to be kind of in that same realm as CoinDesk, where we are able to attend Bitcoin conference with a press pass, getting the behind-the-scenes treatment, and having people looking to impress us with their project. And I don't think that, honestly, if you go and you read the material on DNA, you look at how it's set up, make sure to sign up for the newsletter so you can get a copy of the newsletter as it goes out. DNA will have a separate newsletter from NCL, and then there will be a joint newsletter, I think, that goes out as well. Sign up for all that, get involved, participate, and understand that our competition that's out there is not doing it as cleanly. They're not doing it as professionally. And frankly, they don't have me on their team. If I could just say that.
There you go.
Anybody else? All right, guys, here's what we're going to do. In Rust We Trust just started a Twitter Spaces about 2 minutes ago. It's open to all the In Rust We Trust picks. One of our projects, the official mine token, is an official pick. So I'm going to be heading over there to be the mouthpiece for that token. If you're new to Meme Coin Marketplace, I'm the lead dev for the marketplace. I don't dev all of the projects. The projects have their own project devs. I am the mouthpiece, though. I'm the sales guy. So that's where that connection is. But I'm going to jump over to Twitter Spaces, pop into our room if you guys have any questions, and I'll see you later.
Thank you,
Deb.
have a great
Thank
night.
you.
Thank you. Have a good night, everyone.
Thank you, Craig. Thank you, Chief.